Hey there, welcome back to my kitchen. These 3 recipes that we're making today are perfect for the summertime. They are light and refreshing, but also very quick to make, so you don't have to be standing in the kitchen all day. But let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you how to make these 3 easy summer meals. To begin today, we are going to make this salmon over some orzo with avocado salsa. I wish this picture looked better because this recipe was so good. We are going to start by preheating our oven to 400 degrees today. And now over here in my little 8x8 casserole dish, I have 2 salmon fillets. I am just seasoning these lightly with a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some of this ranch seasoning powder. There is still skin on the opposite side, so I am not going to be seasoning that side. Once these are done cooking, you'll be able to peel the skin off very easily. I stuck these in my oven to bake for about 8 to 10 minutes until the center or the thickest part reached 145 degrees. Now we're going to start making the avocado salsa, and this is the part of this recipe that made everything all come together so well. This avocado salsa is delicious. To begin, I am just taking 1 Roma tomato and just cubing that up into smaller pieces. Once cubed, I'm adding it right into this bowl where we are going to make the salsa. Next, I'm chopping up some red onion. I'd say you'd probably need about 1/4 cup of red onion. I did not use too much at all. And just make sure to cut that onion up in nice small pieces. Next, you will need some cucumber. I'm using about 1/3 of this large cucumber here. Just cutting off the outside skin and then slicing it, but also cutting those into nice small pieces. Next, you will need 1/2 of an avocado, and I went ahead and just removed the skin from that off camera, and now I am chopping that into small pieces as well. Once you have everything all chopped up and added into your bowl, you'll also need to add in about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of a high quality olive oil in there and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Then add about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. If you have fresh minced garlic, that would be best. I just had the jarred kind, but it still worked out just fine. I gave that a little toss, and then you're also going to add in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of feta cheese. My feta cheese was almost gone, so it was in nice small pieces, which actually was really nice for this salsa. At this point, you are just going to lightly season it with some salt and pepper. Make sure to taste it, that way you don't over or under season, and then you can just set that aside until everything else is ready. Moving on to the orzo, this is very simple as well. I'm adding in 1 cup of dry orzo into this little pan here. I'm going to cook that until it is nice and soft and then drain off all the water. The package should have directions on how long to cook that. Once the water is drained, I'm now going to add in about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of half and half. You can also use heavy cream for this if you don't have half and half. Then you can add in 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, and then you'll also add about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder along with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just make sure to taste this and adjust the seasonings to your liking. There is one more optional step. You do not have to do this if you do not want to, but you can add in just a little bit of lemon juice, maybe 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon into here. I love adding lemon juice to pasta like this. It just gives it a really good flavor. The acidity is really nice in there. But if you don't want to do that step, that's fine. Go ahead and skip that. But once your pasta is all done, you can go ahead and add that to the plate with the salmon and the avocado salsa. I wish the lighting was better on this because it just does not give this meal justice. This avocado salsa was absolutely delicious. I would make it again and just eat it with some tortilla chips, honestly. I could not get enough of it. I just kept eating it and eating it. But all together with this Parmesan orzo and the salmon, it was a fantastic meal. Next up, we are making these super low effort barbecue roll-ups. And for this one, you will need to have 2 chicken breasts in the crock pot with about half a bottle of barbecue sauce. I will make sure to list all this down below in the measurements in the description box. I just let this chicken cook in the crock pot for about 5 hours on a low heat, and this is what it looked like when it was all done. Just make sure to shred up the chicken. Now to build these, it's very simple. Into a tortilla, I'm just adding a little bit of some Colby Jack cheese, a spoonful of the barbecue chicken, and then just a little bit of red onion in there. This red onion will really give these a nice fresh feeling without going overboard with a bunch of vegetables. If you don't like onions, then go ahead and skip those onions. You can also personalize these a little bit further and add any toppings that you like. Roll these up really tight, and then we're going to transfer them over into a hot skillet. I added just a little bit of oil in the bottom of my skillet and then added in the barbecue roll-ups. Brown them up on each side for about 1 to 2 minutes until they have this beautiful color on them, and then they are ready to go. This is what mine looked like on my plate. I just went ahead and made some potato wedges in the air fryer, and I like to eat my potato wedges with some ranch dressing, so that's why I have that ranch there. But here's what the roll-ups look like. They are extremely easy, and I am not a big barbecue fan, but I actually really love these, and they take hardly any effort at all. Next up, we are making a summer staple in my house. We are making some really easy COBB salads. For COBB salads, you can use any type of chicken you want to. I actually ordered some of these air fryer chicken strips from Walmart, but they ended up replacing them with the chicken nuggets, but that's okay. We can still use those. I'm going to go ahead and cook these in the air fryer according to the package directions. Moving over into my skillet, I am now going to start some bacon. I like to cut my bacon in half and add it into the skillet this way just because it fits better and cooks a little bit better for me. I ended up cooking about half a pack of bacon on this day. Once the bacon is done, just go ahead and add it to a paper towel while you work on everything else. Once everything is all done though, you can go ahead and just start chopping everything up. For us on this day, we were having some romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, cucumber, red onion, Roma tomato, chicken nuggets, bacon, avocado, and hard-boiled eggs. Once all that was chopped up, I went ahead and put everything into my salad, and then I sprinkled it with a little bit of feta cheese and some shredded cheddar cheese. I added just a little bit of croutons on there, and then any dressing that you like. I like ranch dressing, so that's what I used. Here's what my salad looked like in the end. It is loaded. This is a huge bowl of food, and I promise it will keep you full all night with all these toppings, with the eggs, the bacon, and the chicken. It really will fill you up. This is a really easy and light meal to have in the summertime that both me and my husband love. Thank you guys so very much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to leave me a flower down in the comments below if you did make it all the way to the end of today's video, and I will see you back here on Wednesday. Bye!